Hwan Eunbi from Aizuan is currently attending here. I just found that out too.
So like you come here, you can probably be classmates with them sometimes. Or are they like literally in the...
There's a K-pop major here.
Would you say that Korean schools are welcoming to foreigners? Like many like exchange programs or opportunities to study here as a foreigner? Hey guys, it's CC Less Than 3. Welcome back to my channel.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Minju.
There's students in Korea, and I know I get a lot of questions about what the process is like. Do you need to speak Korean? Do you have to learn Korean while you're here? And I figured I don't know anything about it. I only taught, so why not talk to actual students? Okay, so I think one of the major things is, why did you choose to study in Korea?
Well, I was actually born in Korea, and I moved to the States when I was really young, so I wanted to like see how different the studies are in America and in Korea, and I wanted to like just live the Korean student life. So now I'm here.
How long have you been here so far?
2 months and
Almost 3.5.
Yeah, like almost 3 months.
Okay, what about you?
And I was working at a clothing company, and my bosses and coworkers were all Korean. They spoke Korean, and I picked up a little bit on the language, and I was like, this is really nice. So then my friends were trying to get me into K-pop, and
Did it work?
obviously I do. I tried to resist for a while, but it didn't work. So with the language and interest in the music, I was like, you know what, I want to study abroad and I never knew where, and Korea was the choice for me.
What do you guys study?
We're both comm majors.
Oh, communications?
Entertainment and tourism.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, she just had to do an interview at the BTS pop-up store.
Oh yeah, for internship.
That's her work. Like, that's amazing. What was the process like? Some people, you know how like your school has to have like a sister program. Sometimes you have to just do research.
Yeah.
So what was it like to actually get accepted here?
Right, so there's a lot of universities in Korea that you can apply to, but this one is actually with a sister program. With my school, we go to Cal Fullerton. Our advisor told us that we should apply here because it's perfect for our major. We had to do our regular application, get recommendation letters, and then we had an interview. After the interview, they let you know whether you got accepted or not. And then after that, there's a second round of application where you get like your visa and like what else was on there? Just like insurance stuff.
Yeah, just going over like the insurance and then taking like quizzes like, oh, like what's gonna happen when you go abroad, like what do you expect, kind of thing.
That's kind of how it was with teaching.
Really?
Yeah.
Prepared.
Yeah. How long was the process to apply?
It took me like the whole semester pretty much.
Wow. So since you guys are both, you have like studied and lived in the States, what are some major differences between being a student in the States and being a student in Korea?
I would say like the students here, you know, like in America, when you see people like when you're living eye contact with them, they like say hi or like they smile at you.
Yep.
Right?
Small talk,
Yeah.
some interaction.
Here they kind of look at you like, what? Or, do I know you?
Yeah. Especially, we're the only 2 students from the US here.
Really?
And she's Korean, so I'm the only like really like foreign looking or non-Asian here. So I get a lot of stares and then it's kind of intimidating, but I've gotten used to it. But once you meet people, they're really friendly and interested, but like they're just really shy to come up to you and talk to you at first because they just don't think they can speak English well enough. And I get it.
What about, are you required to take Korean language classes? Like, do you have to study Korean language while you're here? You do?
She's pretty much
I
fluent.
don't have to take it, but like pretty much.
No, I think you do. Because you told our advisor that you were fluent in Korean. He was like, just take it.
Yeah. Like even if you're fluent, you still have to take it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be an easy passing
Easy,
grade.
yeah.
Oh yeah. What are some things you guys do for fun here in Korea as a student? Like, how often can you have fun? Like,
For us, we have really lightweight like homework assignments, and our classes are relatively easy because there's not a lot of classes in English, so the classes we're taking are catered to like the Korean students to make it like easy. So for us, it's just a breeze. We can go out every weekend. We don't have to worry about homework, and we just have basically Korean homework. We go to Seoul
Every week.
most of the week.
Yeah.
So what's the course load like?
Oh,
Like, are you enrolled as full-time students? Like, are you considered full-time students?
to study abroad here, we needed to be full-time students.
Mhm.
So at least 4 classes, which is equivalent to 12 units. But we pushed our advisor. We're like, can we take one more class? We're taking 5 classes, and it's still really manageable for us.
So I think a lot of people who are interested in studying here, they wonder about finances. Like, is it expensive to study here?
It was really expensive for us.
Really?
Yeah, because dorm fee was another like around 4,000, like 300. And then like the tuition itself is like 3,000 something. So it's like total of like 10 grand.
With like airfare and stuff. It only feels like a lot because my roommate and stuff, they pay like 800 or something for the dorms, and we pay like 3,000.
So I guess it's kind of like, you know how there's like in-state and out-of-state in the States?
Yeah.
Like for me, I went to Rutgers, and I was an out-of-state student, so I had to pay 20 grand a semester.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and my roommate was from Newark, New Jersey, so she lived in New Jersey. Her tuition was literally half of mine. So were there like scholarships you guys applied for, or grants, or like?
I looked through the scholarships, but like I didn't apply for
Yeah,
any
I
of
got
them.
one too.
I was too lazy. Like I was like, no, I'm gonna start this, but I saw the date and it was like literally like
A week
over,
left or
yeah.
something, yeah. But there's a lot that you can apply to. It's just that we
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't. Yeah.
By the way, this is Dongna Dehakyo? Is that like shortened? And Ki Hyun went here from Monsta X. Who are some other people you guys that went to this school?
Zico and Kwon Eun-bi from Aizuan is currently attending here.
So like, if you come here, you can probably be classmates with them sometimes.
Yeah.
It's probably super like
Right.
VIP or something, or like they have like one class when no one else is around, or they like literally
I
in
think
the.
they're
just in
there's
the
a
class.
K-pop major here,
Ah.
so they're with the K-pop majors. Yeah.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
then like our Korean professor actually, she taught a Korean singer, Changmin from 2 a.m.
Oh really?
Yeah, like she didn't know that he was in the class, so she came up to our professor.
Wow.
Yeah, he came up to our professor saying like, oh, like I'm gonna miss class often because like I'm like a singer, and
I'm
then
like important.
and then the professor, like she didn't obviously know who
Oh
he
my
was.
god.
So she was like, oh, then like come up and sing in front of the whole class. He was singing, and she was like, wow, you're really good. But he was a singer after all, yeah.
Like, prove it. Sing something. He said.
Yeah, and he was actually singing a 2 a.m. song. Yeah, his own song.
Wow.
Yeah, she didn't know.
Crazy.
She's like, who sang that?
Yeah.
I wrote that song. Like, that was me. What are some of your favorite things about studying in Korea?
My life.
Like, it's
So
so
fun.
free. Like, you can literally do everything here, and like you can walk around and it's just like walking distance, and everything is like so convenient.
With the safety too, I think a lot of people don't talk about like the feeling of being here and not having to worry about
Looking over your shoulder, closing your
Yeah.
door. What are some cons about being a student here?
Well, not for me, but I guess like the language barrier, or like trying to like
Oh,
go up to people and then try to like make friends with them.
I bet. Same.
I would say maybe just for us, like being a little bit far from Seoul, so like commute to Seoul every weekend. But besides that, I really love it.
Do you guys ever get like homesick?
Not at all. I don't want to leave, and my mom is so mad. She's like, "Why don't you miss me?
You should miss me more. Honestly, that's how it was for me too. Like, when my mom dropped me to the airport, I did not. Normally, I cry for everything.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bye, text me when I land." Like, I could not wait to finally be on Korean soil. I just wanted it so bad. So, would you say as a foreign student, your workload is like a lot easier than?
For sure.
Because I know a
For
lot of
sure.
people are kind of they hear about like the reputation of like how strict the curriculum is for Korean students, so I can't take that as a foreigner. So it's much more lax for foreigners.
I guess it depends on the school, but for us here, it's a lot easier. My roommate stays up till like 3 in the morning every night doing work, and her roommate
She stays
falls
till, like-
asleep doing her project every day. And we're just like, we feel bad because we're just going out and
Living our best
Literally
life.
just watching Netflix like hours after hours.
I think that's kind of how it is when you're a teacher too, because as a foreign teacher, you're not expected to do as much as like the Korean native teachers. For example, my workday at my first school, I would get there after her and leave before her. And she's like, have a good day. I'm like, you're not leaving? She's like, oh, so much work.
Aww.
So
Yeah.
I think just as a foreigner in Korea, period, it's a lot more like,
They go easy on you.
yeah, I think so. Would you say that Korean schools are welcoming to foreigners? Like many like exchange programs or opportunities to study here as a foreigner?
Yeah.
I think they really do like foreigners here.
Mm.
There's are a lot of like universities that do accept foreigners. We met a couple of girls that go to Chungang University.
Mhm.
And apparently like their whole dorm is like all foreigners.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said they have like 2,000 and 3,000 foreigners
Yeah.
in their school.
Yeah.
Because like even when you guys talk about your tuition, that's less than I paid to be in America.
Yeah.
I should have just studied abroad for like a semester. I was just like teach. I never even thought about being a student, but I think that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Is there any like pointers or tips you guys want to give?
Oh yeah, and if you guys do come to study abroad in Korea, like remember to pack really lightly
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're really gonna be buying so much stuff like clothes, like makeup. Yeah, just bring like
Bring like one bag and then prepare another bag for everything you want to bring back.
enjoy your time here. Don't be scared to come.
Yeah.
Like the process, I know the process can be hard, but like literally
It's so
like
worth it.
It's so worth it.
it's like having like your time of your life right now.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
And time flies, so enjoy every weekend.
So that was a bit of a sort of Q&A. I get a lot of questions about what it's like being a student here, and I just learned a lot too. I never knew it was so chill, fun. Like I kind of just imagined stress. You hear about all these academics, all these exams, all this pressure. So it seems like a fun opportunity, and I think you should come if you want to. Thanks for watching if you did. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Annyeong.
Bye.
Check out their Instas.